Do you have a closet that is full of beautiful items that you never actually wear? Or maybe your closet is overflowing with loungewear when what you actually need is more clothes for work. If you've been feeling frustrated with your wardrobe because you don't have enough clothes for your actual lifestyle, then this video is for you. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to assess your closet so that you can build a wardrobe that you will actually wear. The reason why this is such an important step in finding your style is that if you're looking to build a wardrobe that brings you satisfaction and contentment, it needs to actually work for you and fill the needs that you have in your life. In the most practical sense, a wardrobe is there to clothe you so that you can go about your day and feel confident and put together and take on whatever comes your way. It should not be a hindrance that makes you feel less than or uncomfortable just because you're wearing the wrong clothes. For this first step, you're going to need to assess your lifestyle to figure out what kind of activities you do on a regular basis. Think of your life in a 2-week period and write down all the things that you usually do. For me, my life is pretty casual, so this is what my list looks like. The majority of my time is spent home with my kids or husband. Then I do errands a few times a week. I usually go to church once a week and go out on a date maybe once a month. If you're watching Victor, take me out on more dates. I also hang out with my friends or family about once or twice a week, and then on a very rare occasion, I go to a wedding or another fancy event. Take a look at what you ended up writing down and decide what kind of clothes you like to wear for these different occasions. And also make a note of how many times a week or a month or a year that you would need these clothes for. So it can be really helpful if you make a pie chart that represents your lifestyle, because it'll really help you visualize it better. This is what mine looks like. About half of my lifestyle is spent at home just being casual. Then I have a chunk here that is spent on a casual going out lifestyle. A little sliver here is church or a date. And then a really tiny sliver is those fancy occasions where I would need to dress up a little bit more. So I want to quickly say that only you should decide what kind of clothes you like to wear for these different occasions. Nobody else should dictate that for you. If you like to dress up at home and wear maybe a silk blouse, then for you it's important for your home clothes to be more dressy. Just because the majority of your lifestyle is spent at home doesn't mean that you have to wear loungewear if that's not what you want to do. This exercise is all about figuring out what works for you so that you can build a wardrobe that reflects that. Step 2 is going to be to assess your current wardrobe to see how well it fits into your actual lifestyle. So you're going to want to take a quick inventory of your closet and ask yourself a few questions. The first question is, what kinds of clothes does your wardrobe consist of? And what areas are maybe overrepresented or underrepresented? Do you have a lot of dresses in your closet when you actually only need to wear them a few times a year for more fancy occasions? Or maybe you want to start wearing them more and incorporating them into your daily life. But if the answer is no, then the next time you go shopping and you see a beautiful dress, you can just remind yourself that I actually don't need any more because I already have enough, and that's not really part of my lifestyle. Or maybe as you're assessing your wardrobe, you see that you have a lot of casual home clothes when you actually want to add more dressy items to your closet. So then you want to just make a note for yourself to stop buying leggings and sweatshirts and focus more on adding more dressy items to your closet, because that's what you actually need. I think this can really help to eliminate a lot of those fantasy purchases that we make, or we see something and we wish that we could wear that more. In a healthy wardrobe, there's a really good balance of practical clothes and more exciting clothes that you wear on a rare occasion, but you really don't want to end up with a closet that's full of these fantasy items that you don't actually wear and lacking all of those basic items that you actually need. You could also make another pie chart just to compare how your current wardrobe reflects your actual lifestyle. And I think it's really great just to visually see that and see what items you might need to stop buying and what items you want to start adding. When I did an assessment like this for my wardrobe last year, it really opened my eyes to the fact that I've been buying a lot of nicer clothes to my wardrobe and I really love them. But in reality, most of my time is spent at home with my kids, and all I really had was like worn out loungewear, and I just didn't like that anymore. It really opened my eyes to the fact that what I actually wanted for my wardrobe was to have more nicer home clothes that I could wear around my kids but still feel really put together and not just worn out and tired. So then I made a goal for myself for that year to start adding more nicer home clothes and pause adding like more cashmere sweaters that I wasn't actually going to be wearing. And this has really helped me to find a lot more satisfaction with my closet because it's really fulfilling the actual needs that I have on a daily basis. So for step 3, you're going to want to gather all this information that you just learned and start making a wish list of items that you're missing from your wardrobe. Maybe you noticed that you have enough home clothes and you want a few more dressy items, or maybe this helped you see that you really don't need any more workout clothes and instead you're really missing some cozy sweaters that you need to wear for work. I think this exercise really helps to make your wish list more practical, because when we first make wish lists for our closet, we're really just thinking of like items that we saw on somebody else or just things that we think we want to add. But when you actually look at your lifestyle, it's really going to help you to make really practical decisions so that you can build a wardrobe that really feels good. If you see too many items in your closet that are redundant, you can consider decluttering them or even just putting them away for now just to have a little break and see if you missed them. My next video in this style series is going to be all about decluttering, so keep your eye out for that. And if you didn't know, this video is part of a series on my channel all about finding your style. And if you haven't seen part 1, you can go ahead and watch that next, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!